Hello.
Hey Seth,
Hi.
it's Mary.
Hi, Mary. Is it meat
Um,
night?
it's not meet night, but how cool is that Speederman Mind Explosion has the same meet night that me and my friends have?
Wait, you do it too?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, I thought you knew. I thought that's what
No, I
that's what-
just yeah. So what do you do? Like you get oh wait, okay, wait. First of all, how many people do this?
Um, there's like 5 or 6 of us, and there's two vegetarians who are in relationships with people who are not vegetarians, and so like we have a night when we all get together, and the vegetarians are kind of like the outcasts and have to like eat the side dishes, and the rest of us like chow down on pork tenderloin, and it's awesome.
Do you go out or do you cook?
No, it's usually we eat in. We go to somebody's house and make lots of meat.
Mm. So the question though is, would you sell your Porsche for pork tenderloin?
For pork tenderloin, no. For a pop singer, maybe.
Any pop singer?
Um, any pop singer's life, I think I would sell my Porsche for. I think the problem is I would not have a Porsche to sell. So if a pop singer's life was in my hands, I would be a little bit screwed.
Yeah, you'd be stuck. You'd just be like, have some pork tenderloin.
Totally.
It's honey roasted.
Balsamic vinegar. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So is Jude gonna die? Is that what you're thinking?
Um, yeah, I don't know what was going on there at the end. I don't know why Hunter had that footage, and I don't. Well, I think Jude won't die, but I can't say for sure.
You're going out on a limb and predicting that she doesn't die.
That the star of the show stays
All
alive.
right, yeah. All right, that's fair enough.
But maybe she loses an eye or something.
You heard it here first from the Mary Jude loses an eye. So,
Okay.
I was really looking forward to asking you to say the alphabet backwards.
You
Um,
will not get that opportunity,
but
young
I
man.
won't because we are talking to Ryan Cooley.
That was like the lamest thing ever when I said that last week. Like,
Can you actually do it?
I regretted it as soon as I said it. I actually probably can.
Probably
Should
you
I do it
can.
anyway?
Yeah,
Okay, wait.
go ahead.
CYXWVTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA.
Wow,
Right?
that was impressive.
Thank you very much.
I think that was right.
Have I wowed you with my fantastic ability?
Yeah, now we don't even need to talk to Ryan because
Yeah.
I got to hear you say the alphabet backwards. But no, Ryan Cooley is he's waiting for us to call him. He's
Pretty stoked. Finally.
yes,
Long time coming.
it's been a while, but we came through. We said we would do it, and we did it. So let's call him.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, it's Mary and Seth from the
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, how are you?
We're good. Thank you so much for accommodating us today.
Oh, that's no problem.
You're done with exams now, right? They were last week?
No, I still have exams to do. They're actually next week.
Oh my God.
Man, I'm sorry. We're totally calling you at the wrong time of year. I apologize.
It's no big deal.
Oh, sorry. How's school going in general?
It went well. I finished my year last week, and we're sort of getting a week sort of to prepare for our exams. So it was a good year. I mean, it was really hard. I mean, I had a lot of work to do, but I got through it.
Awesome. What kind of, because you're studying drama, right?
Yeah, I'm in the theater program at university, so I'm doing a lot of work and with my drama work, and I have acting class and voice class and movement class and just everything to do with sort of the theater.
Ooh, movement class is fun. That's where you get to like pretend you're a tiger, right?
Sort of. It's a little more involved than that, but yeah.
That's what they tell you at least. So are you taking regular standard academic college classes too?
Yes, I'm also doing a major in political science, so I'm taking those kind of classes too.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Ryan Cooley. Are you going to be a politician someday?
Well, I guess in order to be a good politician, one must be a good actor.
Right.
That's very true.
I wonder if there's going to be now that after obviously Reagan 20 years ago, but now with Arnold Schwarzenegger and everything, I wonder if there's going to be a whole new generation of people who just plan who just plan to like, okay, I'm not even going to do the acting thing first. I'll just do them simultaneously. It's a good idea. You should
Yeah,
be the leader in this.
maybe.
That's very. I'm very interested that we learned something brand new about you today. I have a bunch of users sending questions, because they heard that we were going to be talking to you. By the way, everyone misses you so much. I cried so hard at the Degrassi menu with you and Liberty, just kind of chatting about a book. It was like I lasted a minute before I started crying.
Oh, really?
You
I
know,
haven't seen the mini. Is it okay?
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
totally sweet. And did
Yeah.
you guys shoot that like during the season or was it later? Like, had you already been gone for a while?
Yeah, we had already finished shooting the last episode, well, my last episode. So, yeah, it was at the end of the season for me. They were still in the middle of the season, but I mean, it was the end of the run for me.
Do you miss it? Do you have like a sense of nostalgia for it? Or are you so like busy with school that it's out of your mind?
No, I really miss it actually. I was just talking about this the other day. I was talking to some of the cast members the other day, and I was just saying, it's kind of weird because this is sort of the time of year that we start shooting the new season. So
Hmm.
usually I'm getting ready to shoot, and I'm talking, to the producers, and we're going to meetings, and we're going to the first read through. Usually at this time of year. So for me not to do that at this time, it's sort of weird. I've been doing it for 6 years, and that's a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm, it's just gotten to be sort of a natural cycle, but now it's just suddenly been broken, and I'm hearing about the meetings, and I'm hearing that they've, done their first read through for season 7 and all this stuff, and I'm not involved. It's kind of hard to take.
Is it like to the point of regret, or is it just sort of still
No, it's not regret. It's just sort of I miss everybody.
Yeah. Do you still get to see them? Do you get to hang out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I have lunch with the cast members all the time. Me and Sarah go out often actually in Toronto. And I often call. I haven't been able to visit the set yet because I was so busy with school, but I'm looking to do that this summer.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Are there when you have like fan encounters these days, are they ever like more intense now that JT has died? Are people like, "Oh my God, it's so good to see you."
Actually, yeah, yeah. It's more or less what happens. Um, Yeah, they can be a little bit intense with the people, because sometimes people have a hard time deciphering between JT and myself, and I have had people come up to me who are really upset. I have to assure them, look, I'm okay. It's just a television show, but people are really sweet. I mean, the reaction was unbelievable. Just with the last little behind the scenes thing that Stefan Brogren shot
hmm
on my last day on set.
right?
That little
I
piece,
cried
yeah,
at that too.
yeah. I mean, people's reactions, that was really sweet, and I saw some of the message boards and just the comments that people were making. It was really amazing, actually.
Oh,
I'm actually very, very proud.
we're proud of you. All right, so I'm going to ask you some of these questions from users.
Okay.
I've got a couple from Panicful3. He asked some very interesting questions, and one of them was, if you could have played any other character on Degrassi, who would it have been and why?
Huh. I think that I would want to have played Craig. Craig had some very, very challenging storylines.
Craig also got to
Very,
kiss pretty much every girl in the cast.
and he's a huge stud, and everybody, loves him. I mean, I'm attracted to him. Uh, no, but seriously,
Yeah.
he did have some very challenging storylines to do, and it would have been a lot of fun to do them as an actor. And I love Jake Epstein, and the character of Craig is really cool. I probably would have wanted to play Craig or Miss Hatzalakos. I don't know.
Okay, here's another one. Do you have a favorite Degrassi episode, and which one?
Well, I think obviously I have to say that the stabbing episode would be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, it actually is. I mean, that's a little morbid maybe, but I mean, it was the hardest episode for me to shoot. It was, again, a very big challenge for my character. It was a huge storyline because Degrassi has never killed off one of their major characters before. I mean, there have been characters who have unfortunately died on the show, but they weren't lead series characters. So I felt a lot of weight there. It was a big challenge, and the reward was huge, just based on, first of all, the satisfaction I got with my job, sort of acting on the show, and the other people, and like Sarah Bearable to Shower in particular, the way that she performed her role, I just thought she did a great job. And sort of the last scene there with the actual stabbing, when Sarah walks around the corner, just the outpour of emotion and everything, it was very climactic. I think it's something that I will always remember.
Wow. It also looked like it was a good episode to shoot because everybody was together again. Like the whole cast was at the party and.
That's true. I mean, we love to shoot those kind of scenes. Like sometimes, usually, there's at least one dance or one party, during the Degrassi year, and we love to shoot those episodes because everybody gets to, be together and have scenes with people that you haven't normally had scenes with throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting, and that was especially nice for me because sort of during the last couple of days of the shoot, I mean, we only shot it in 4 days. It's only a 4-day shoot for each episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really quick. Mm-hmm. So having everybody around was really nice, and almost the entire show was shot at a party, so everybody was always on set, so it was nice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was really nice actually, and everybody actually came to set during my last scene. Everybody, everybody who wasn't there that day, the whole cast was there. They showed up, which was really sweet to see my last scene.
Oh. I'm still like getting verklempt thinking about that behind the scenes, like.
Yeah, that was that moment when Linda was there and the entire cast and crew were there, and it was very emotional, as you can see from my reaction.
I have one more user comment, actually. This is from my Wish for Dot, and she says, I think you should say that everyone who will never get the chance to talk to him says hi.
Hello.
I have a question actually, because when we talked to Jake Epstein recently, he was talking about when he went to school and people knew who he was and called him Degrassi boy and gave him an incredibly hard time for it since he's in drama school too. So what's your
Oh really?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean I think in a friendly way, but
Mm-hmm.
So what's it been like for you? I mean, do people at school know you from the show, and how do they treat you because of it?
People at school do recognize me from the show, but I haven't gotten any heckling or anything negative in that way. In my drama class, it's a very small class. There's only about 17 of us, and a lot of people didn't even recognize me from the show at all. And when they found out, they were totally cool about it. It was just like, oh yeah, that's cool. They're actors as well, aspiring actors. So they thought it was really cool, and they had some questions about it, and it was nice to just get that out of the way so we could continue our work together. But I never got heckled or anything. But I get recognized on campus, and I'm happy to talk and sign autographs and whatnot. But my profs didn't recognize me, that's for sure. They're theater people. They don't have time for television and whatnot.
Do you prefer theater to television at this point, or how do you feel about it?
Well, I'm sort of 50-50 about it actually. At first, like before I went into my theater class, it was strictly television movies for me. I didn't really do any theater work at all. I was too busy with the show and everything else. But I sort of discovered this new sort of interest in theater. It's something that I haven't worked on a lot, but I really enjoy it. I've found I've done a lot of work up on stage at this point, in front of audiences, different monologues, different scenes from different plays, whole plays, and it's been a really awesome experience. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to continuing it in the theater. So at this point, I'm looking to do both actually.
Do you have who are your favorite actors?
I would have to say that my one sort of all-time favorite actor is Harrison Ford. I've always loved Harrison Ford, and I can't wait for Indiana Jones
Oh, man.
4
Right.
with Shia LaBeouf in it now.
Yeah, are you jealous of Shia?
Seriously, I didn't
I'm
hear.
so jealous of Shia LaBeouf.
I had no idea. I didn't hear that he was going to be in that. Man.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I just heard about it the other day. He's, I'm so jealous of him. And I really like Harrison Ford, and I actually really like Helen Mirren.
Mm.
So, are you going to be doing any more professional work while you're in school, or are you just going to concentrate on school for now?
Well, I'm finished school now, so I am doing lots of auditions, trying to get some work, regular work on TV and movies and whatnot. And I have a couple of things lined up, but when I am in school, I just prefer to concentrate on my schoolwork, and it's very important to me. So I like to concentrate on that and my marks, to keep my marks up, because it's really hard to keep your marks up in university and do work on the outside at the same time.
Right.
And because my drama program is really demanding, I mean, we have to be there every day. It's part of the the curriculum. We have to be there every single day. Attendance is compulsory. So it's hard for me to miss class during the school year.
Right.
So a lot of my work is going to be limited to the time that I have off from April to August.
Right.
But
So
but
hopefully
that's a choice that I've made, because I'm really interested in learning more about acting and really delving deep into my work as an actor and learning new things. I think it's really interesting and really important.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that since you've been at school that you've I guess learned things? I mean, have you looked at things and said, "Oh, I should have been doing this all along while I was, acting professionally for 6 years, or I should have, have you learned new ways of approaching things? Have you felt yourself, learning as an actor?"
Yeah, I've learned a lot of new things, but I'm very critical of myself with my acting. I mean, I don't generally like to watch myself. On Degrassi, I don't like to really watch myself too much because I'm very critical of myself, but I think all actors are. But I've learned a lot of new things. But I wouldn't change the work that I did on Degrassi, I don't think.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't think I would change anything. I'm still proud of my work on the show.
Well, hopefully there will be like a couple things you'll line up this summer so that your fans can still get their dose of you while you're busy being educated.
Yeah.
And,
well, not to worry.
Good luck with exams, and then have a great break.
Okay.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I have to say, as much as I am in love with Shia LaBeouf with every fiber of my being, I would rather see Ryan Cooley in Indiana Jones 4.
Yeah, I think he could pull it off. I could totally see him escaping from like a tank of moray eels or whatever.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
His little hair flapping in the wind as he ran from a fireball. It'd be awesome. But anyway, the good news is we have actually crossed 2 major items off of our considerable to-do lists this week, in that we got Ryan Cooley on the podcast, finally, and we got photos up on the site, finally.
Right. And we're personally responsible for both of those things.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Not just you
totally.
and me. We're running the whole site ourselves.
We invented photos.
Yeah, it's true. Pinhole cameras, all that was all me.
Totally.
You invented
Traveled back in time.
Yeah, you invented the silver coating that they put over glass plates. That was you.
And then I went ahead and invented digital cameras just to outdo myself.
Right. I invented the internet, though. But
right.
I let Al Gore take that one.
So yeah, everybody has photos. Go upload them.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I'll spend the weekend looking at other people's pictures. I think it'll be good.
Totally.
All right, Mary.
All right, I'll talk to you next week.
Okay, Mary. See ya.
Right.